Welcome back to Lad and Dad's Fishing Adventures. Today I'm going to be doing some coarse fishing for tench and bream mainly. We will be catching other things, but hopefully we'll get the tench and the bream going. Still going to have a carp rod out to the side, but mainly focusing on the tench and the bream. Hopefully we can catch some. So I'll just run through the setup I'm using today. I'm going to have the usual carp rod to the left under that tree. I've got 4s and 2mm pellets. The ground bait's really for fishing on the waggler rod, which I'll show you in a minute. We're fishing mainly on the pellets on the method. Bait for the method feeder, the usual 10mm ice cream pop-ups. On the waggler rod here, just going behind these lilies over there. Just in the edge, always fishing the edge here, never far out. So the bait I'll be using on the waggler, I've got some meat. There's a prep video on that. Skins molasses, ground bait. There's a video on showing you how to do that. I've got some red maggots, some white maggots, and some worms. And obviously, as I mentioned, just some ground bait. That's just for throwing in around the edge. We'll put a few pellets in and stuff. And that's it really. And hopefully we're going to catch loads of different fish today. It'll be a nice enjoyable day with some different species. So I'm just loading the method feeder up. I've got my little yellow Preston mould. I'm going to put 2s and 4mm pellets on them. These are my own pellets prepared at home. I'm just going to squeeze them in like that. Pop them out. And I'll be using the pop-up rig again today. I'll just put the choddy to the left, chod bead to the left, and then the hook to the right. And I'll just put some more on top, like that. And then you end up with this lovely mess. But it works. Just going to be dropping it under this tree here. And then I will throw a few 10mm boilies around it, some of the yellow mainline boilies.
Okay, let's go.
With the yellow pop-up on the feeder. Excellent. There's that one set. See how that goes. On the waggler rod, we're mainly using the meat as a hook bait. I will use maggots at some point through the day, but we'll start off on the meat. This is just 8mm cubes of meat put through the map cutter on a size 14 hook. Just going to hook that on there. And then we're going to send this waggler out just behind the lilies here. We usually get one pretty quick here and then it goes slow. Hopefully we can get one first cast. About 6 pieces there. Put them in, around. Oh, and it's gone. Yeah, good fish straight away. Oh, nice tench, little tench. Two nets with me today. Got my little net for the small fish and obviously my bigger one for the bigger fish. Yay. So alright, first cast in 2 seconds, literally. Just want to come in the net. Nice little tench. Whoa! Nice little tench. See if we can catch another one. That was on an 8mm piece of meat, that one. See how long it takes this time. Yeah, so this place is full of tench. Some nice ones in. We've had them up to about 5.5 pounds the biggest. Bream as well, around the same kind of size. 5.5 pounds a big one, but most of them are around £3, which is quite good for bream. You know, they give you a nice little battle on your waddler. I know a lot of people don't like it because bream give up too easy, but I love fishing for bream and tench. You wouldn't think it with all the carp videos you put out, but I don't just fish for carp. Coarse fishing is what I was brought up on. Not going to put any maggots in yet. If it gets a bit slow later, then we'll go for the rudd and the roach. But as it stands at the minute, we'll start off, see if we can select any of them bigger fish. I don't want to put maggots in and then get mired with small stuff, because they'll even have the 8mm pieces of meat in here. You get a rudd about, what, 6-7 inches long taking the meat, which I don't mind catching, but let's try and catch the big ones first. Alright then. Yeah, here we go. This feels like a bream. Yeah, nice bream. Yeah, I knew I'd catch him. Yay. That's what we come for. Let's get what's wrong with them, mate. Bonus hook straight out. Not the biggest bream in the pond, but it's a bream. It'll do. Would you believe that? I've caught somebody else's hook and line. Can you see that on the camera? Thought it was a bit of weed. Thought it was a bit of weed on the... It's actually somebody's line, and the hook is actually hooked into my meat and come off. Bizarre. Oh, here he is, look. Tail walking aquatic dolphin. Little perch. Another perch. You tell instantly off the bite. Don't mind a big perch. Perch. Little roach. Here's one of them. There it is. That was good. Nice red fins. Nearly golden ones in here. Got some sweets again today. I can eat them when the lad's not here. Otherwise, you just eat some more. There's one, this feels like a perch. There it is, look. Little fat perch. There it is, look. Another bird. There it is, look. Nice little bird. Nice little golden bird. And the golden wood. So I must have had about 20 of these and even more perch. They just went on and on. The next fish is the favourite though. What is this? That's a big perch. Oh, nice perch. A nice comment, and that completes the challenge. One of every species out of the lake. That's it then folks. Managed to catch one of every species. The weather's on the turn, so it's time to pack up. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.